And welcome back to Community Crossroads. I am now joined by Zachary Grant. You are our musical guest.
Yes.
So before we get into that music, tell me how you got into music.
So actually, it's been a while. I've been doing this for over half my life, but I actually started playing in church, which most people do, you know. And I just kind of played in the back. I played bass guitar, and then slowly over time, I kind of gained experience and I gained confidence. And then when I moved to Victoria, because I'm originally from Gadoo, when I moved to Victoria, a group of guys reached out and asked if I would want to sing and help out with their lead singer in their band, and I was like, sure. And that was about 5 years ago, and ever since then I just kind of kept on going, and here I am today.
So your musical journey started basically 5 years ago.
Yes.
When somebody just asked you to sing, you're like, yeah, I can sing.
Yeah, I could do that. And that's when I really started kicking it in. I've played music for a really long time, but that's about 5 years ago is when I really started playing and out in the community and everything.
All right. I know we have your brother here in the studio, but are you the only one that's musically inclined, or is there a collab effort?
Oh no, it's the whole family.
Oh.
And actually my cousin Stephanie Ross, she's come on here before,
no
I believe.
way.
Yes, so she's actually my first cousin, and she plays around town and does.
She does.
Yeah,
she very well does.
She does all that stuff too.
So music runs deep in your family.
It does. It runs through the whole family. Yeah.
So tell me about your music process when it comes to writing a song.
Oh man, so a lot of my stuff, you know, I've watched TV shows, or I don't really pull from like life experiences.
Okay.
The song I'm going to be playing for y'all today actually is a song I wrote about my hometown. So I guess in a sense that did come from experience, but you know, I start actually with a chord progression that I like, and then kind of fit some words to it, and I'm like, okay, that sounds good, and then just kind of go from there.
Has there ever been a musical performance where you've been like, ouch, or has there been a song where you're like, not
if
my
I
favorite?
said no, it would be a lie. You know, it's every musician. You know, you had those days where you're just kind of like, well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. But it all works out, and you're getting to do what you love to do when you're playing music, and it's always fun. I have to remind myself, even on the bad times, at least I'm playing music. So.
What are your musical inspirations? Everybody has some.
So actually, I play a lot of country music. That's what people like to hear, and that's what people hire you to do. I really prefer like rock and roll.
Okay.
Like the Led Zeppelin and
old school rock and roll.
Yeah, old school rock and roll, AC/DC. That's the kind of stuff that I like to listen to, and I would love to be able to play, but it doesn't translate real well acoustically. But as far as like country music, you know, you got Cody Johnson. I do like more of the red dirt country music stuff. Whiskey Myers, Turnpike Troubadours. I really like their kind of stuff.
Okay.
So.
And for everyone that's at home watching and they want to hear your stuff, where can they catch you?
So you could go on Facebook at facebook.com/Zachary Grant Music, and you should be able to find pretty much anything on there. So I do have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I've got all the social medias, but if anything, it's going to be on Facebook.
Got it. And so before we get into this next segment, which because you're about to perform for us, I know we touched base a little bit about the song that you're about to perform. It's about Gadoo.
Yes.
Tell me about the process that went into writing something like that.
So you know, I just started thinking about you know, my hometown, and about how, you know, it's been so many years since I've lived there, and just started thinking back to everything that I went through as a kid, and just kind of growing up, and how the town is, and, you know, everything in, I say bigger cities. Victoria's a small town, but it's a bigger city than Gadoo. But you know, everything in bigger cities kind of moves faster, and when you go to a small town like Gadoo, it kind of slows down. It's more, you know, personable, and people are there for you, and they'll call you, and they'll see you in the streets, and hey, how you doing? How's the family doing? And you know, I was having that thought process, and it just kind of fell out.
Something that you don't really get in big cities like Houston, Austin, San Antonio.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Zach, I look forward to hearing it.
Well, I'm looking forward to playing it for y'all.
And we're going to hear it straight ahead on Community Crossroads.
How sometimes in life you just need to slow down. Take a little trip back to your hometown. Go to the places that made you who you are. Chase memories around in your mom's old car. Doesn't matter where you're at in your walk of life, things move.